Have a guess where I am. I'll give you a hint. Yes, it's Sydney, home of the 2000 Olympics. And what are we going to look at today? ZEEKR X, mid-size SUV, most popular segment in the world, really, thanks to Tesla and its Model Y. Looks like a bar of soap, but let's see if we can find a car that's a bit better looking right now. Look, if you're a bit confused about all the new mid-sized electric SUVs suddenly appearing from brands you've never heard of, well, I'm going to help you out with a quick overview of the new players. So here we are towards the end of 2024, and there's an absolute deluge of new models and new brands arriving in Australia over the next few months. Two new brands launched really good mid-size SUVs just this week, on the same night. So let's say you want to go electric, you've got a family and you need a bit of space, and you've been considering the world's best-selling car, the Tesla Model Y. Why not? Well, maybe because everybody's already got one, a bit same, and you'd like something just as good but a bit different, and maybe you've gone off Elon a little bit lately. Yeah, I get it. Okay, so let's just skip the well-established brands today, ones we've covered already, the Hyundai Kona, Kia Niro, and the new Kia EV5, BYD Atto 3, MG ZS, and MG4, and of course the Tesla Model Y. You already know about those cars. Now, also coming very soon will be the Leapmotor C10. Now, I haven't seen that yet, but it looks the same formula. So we're going to be so spoiled for choice, guys. Now, you'd never know it to look at the car, but they've only been making cars for about 5 years. What else have we got? Well, after years of saying no to Australia, VW is about to release their small and mid-sized hatch SUVs, the ID3 and the ID4. Now, they're from the same family as the Cupra Born, which is a bit more like a lukewarm hatch than an SUV, and I drove all those cars earlier this week. They're significantly smaller and possibly a little more traditional in styling, so they'll appeal to a different kind of buyer. But one key selling point is that they're all made in Germany, unlike everything else I mentioned today. Now, you probably saw that I recently had a test drive in the XPeng G6, and I'm really looking forward to a full road test of that one soon. That's a car that's really similar in size and weight as the Model Y, but trying to beat it on virtually every metric. Price, range, power, charging speed, and features. It's got a very rounded shape, and it's priced in the high 50s or low 60s, so it's not cheap, but it's very well featured, and it looks like a really good car. Now, exactly the same size and similar spec is the new Deepal S07. Now, while XPeng's only been around for 10 years, Deepal is part of the Changan group that's been around for over 160 years. Yes, that's right. And the S07 looks good too, and the same formula. They want to beat Tesla at the same sort of price point, but with more bang for your buck features and performance. Deepal's been heavily involved in AI, so like the others, you can expect a big emphasis on autonomous driving and deep learning capability, that kind of thing. But I care, and you care, more about driving than being driven, which brings me today to today's launch car, the ZEEKR X, which comes in two flavours, as you'll see, rear-wheel drive and all-wheel drive. Both of them fast. Now, ZEEKR, I imagine you've never heard of them either, but ZEEKR is part of the Geely group that owns Lotus, Volvo, Polestar, and they'll probably sell about 3 million cars this year with about $60 billion in revenue. So they're not exactly small. Now, the ZEEKR X appeals to me as it's a bit smaller than the other Chinese cars I've just mentioned. They're all about 4.7 metres long. This one's just 4.4, just slightly longer than the MG4 or the MG ZS, for example. Anyway, enough talk. Let's go and find out about it. I think there's a lot of Porsche Macan here. There's even a little bit of Lambo, isn't there? I like it. I actually do like this car. I'm not really a mid-size SUV fan, so no test drive today, just a very slow one, but I like it. Nice full-size roof.
Yeah.
It's Eden.
Hello.
And
Hello.
Stu, welcome to another motorsport guy. And what are we in today?
We are in the ZEEKR X, launched 2 nights ago, actually. So, one of the pre-production models. We're very lucky to be sitting in this car.
This is the rear-wheel drive, not the all-wheel drive?
This is the all-wheel drive. This is
the big one.
We got the big one. We got the big one.
65 grand?
Yes, that's right. 66 grand.
On the road?
On the road.
Yeah.
Yep. Comes with your chargers, your adapters as well for your DC chargers. You're looking at 315 kilowatts on this car. 0 to 100 in 3.8 and 540 kilometers of range. You can see it's a little bit less on the dash because we've been driving stop start city driving, things like that, but out on the highway 540 kilometers of range.
Okay, just hold your horses on those numbers, because I think that's based on the ADR 8102 or the NEDC test, which stands for not even damn close. Even the WLTP numbers shown here are probably a bit optimistic as well. We'll find out for sure when we do a real test. And look, a little Sydney Harbour Bridge.
We do. This is a good example to show off our camera system. So it is one of the best on the market at the minute. We've got a mixture of your front view, your left view, your rear view, you can see the car waiting for us, and our right view. We'll go back to front. If of course you do want to go and record that, you can go into your apps, camera, and if you're driving through a scenic road, you can go record and record.
It's got a sentry mode and a dog mode and all that kind of thing, I gather. Yes. My
personal favourite is a 3D render. So you've got a 3D render. It is interactive, so when you open the door, it'll open too. And I'll show you what we can do. So I can drive over this harbour bridge by simply looking at our top-down camera. It'll give you centimetres or distances away from things. So again, if you live in a tight suburb or try to get into a car park in the city underneath a building, it is ideal.
Looks nice. Can you take the next corner flat?
Yes, we can. Yeah, for sure.
No, you better not. We've got 315 kilowatts.
That's right. And I think we'll finish into the in the marquee, which wouldn't be ideal. I'll get into a lot of trouble.
How do you change your regen on the fly if you're cruising along?
You go down to your driving. You've got your sport, comfort, regenerative braking, middle, high, power assisted steering, stop mode. So all the driving
done by the screens.
Is done by the screen. By the screen.
So we've got two levels. We've got regen, high and middle.
That's it.
It's hard to see there.
That's it.
And biblical comfort, sport and standard modes.
You've got your discharge and charge stats here, your driving stats like we said here, and then your level 2 autonomous modes you've got through here as well. So that's your parking assist and your intelligent driving. So your lane assist, your assist, active cruise control, things like that can all be changed through here.
Our channel's mainly interested in driving the car, not letting the car drive us.
Okay, I like that.
You know, Elon and others are just trying to take every function away from you. Oh, you don't need to choose what gear. Oh, we'll guess which blinker you want, all that stuff. We don't really subscribe to that. We like cars you can actually drive. If
you do want to go quickly back to infotainment as well, the car does have its own 4G and Wi-Fi network as well, so you can call and text off the car. It's got its own nav, or you can go old school and go Apple CarPlay, Android Auto as well. So, is that wired or wireless? So you've got
wireless.
a wireless charging station here and wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, or you can just obviously plug in as well. You've got the 2 ports there.
Excellent. Classy interior.
It's supposed to be simplistic. This is actually the skyline of the city that it's built in China. But obviously being
Chengdu.
Yes.
See, I know shit.
Geely parent company, so a lot of the stuff inside and outside you obviously see comes from companies
Volvo
like Volvo, Polestar, things like that.
Same parent company, but not sharing too much, because it doesn't look and feel like a Polestar or a Volvo, which is a good thing. It's got its own independent
It is. I guess with storage, you've got your front here, you've got just underneath here, you got your door cards. And this also, we're in a pre-production model again, but in here you will have a fridge which you can store a cold beer, but I'm not allowed to say that, so it'll be fruit juice or something like that for our road trips. So one of the cool party features on this car though is the exterior sounds. So exterior sound? Exterior sounds. So you can get...
What, it's making the sound outside?
It is making the sound outside.
Speakers, they follow the lead from the Ioniq 5N.
That is right. So there will be people listening, but you can hit that and talk to people outside the car. You can have your... Thanks for giving way. Thanks for giving way.
Oh, seriously?
Yep.
It's interesting. Window up is pull back and window down is push forward. Ooh, that's going to confuse a lot of people.
Yes.
Anyway.
Horse noises, sports car noises.
No.
Yes. Or you can broadcast your actual voice and do it through.
No, it's only legit if you've got proper car noise. Forget the... No. Can we do sports car?
Of course you can.
All right. I hear it. And does it get matched with the revs and everything like that?
No. It's only a static thing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so it's only static.
Oh, that doesn't...
So slightly different to the competitor, like you did mention.
That is just a gimmick. So what's your impression on the ride? As being a motorsport person, it's hard to gauge around here, but it seems like a lot of them nice and firm, which I like.
Here it does feel slightly lighter and more compact than some of the electric competitors. My initial thoughts.
Thanks, Eden, that was really fun. And I love the colour too.
I like the colour. You've got the two-tone interior as well, which is
I'm not sure about the blue interior with the green exterior though.
You can do whatever you want really. You can go blue, cream, green. The inside we've got beige and maroon. So
The beige, I did notice that the only combination that you're not allowed is the beige and mulberry interior with the green exterior. That's otherwise you can have anything you like.
That's right.
Because they just went, no, that'd clash badly.
Yeah. It's a 009.
It's a 009. Look at that. Yeah, that's airline seats, isn't it?
Yeah, beyond massage function, heated, cooled.
Yeah, impressive though it is, that's definitely not my kind of car. As far as styling goes on the front, yeah, nah, sorry. 009 worth?
I can't officially say, but they're looking 120 plus.
Okay.
Yeah, 110 to 120 plus. If it's in its ideal application, you would say VIP, you know, airport transfer type thing where you are not driving, whereas this is more so for everyday living.
This is really nice. This is luxe. Are those seats in the front cooled? Have you got seat cooling on those?
I do. Cooling and heating.
Cooling's my favourite feature.
I love it.
Nice colour. It's Joachim.
Correct, yes.
Stuart.
Hi, I'm Stuart. Nice to meet you.
Tell me about the history of the manufacturer, about ZEEKR.
Our name is ZEEKR. We were founded 3 years ago, roughly. So we're owned by Geely, and we had a lot of people coming over from Volvo, of course, and Lynk & Co. And the Geely group also owns Lotus and Polestar and Volvo.
Yeah. So this car was designed where?
In Gothenburg, Sweden, in the global headquarters.
Okay.
We're about 500 people in the design studio.
In the same studio that the Polestars were designed? Or?
No, they have their own studio. They're more closely linked to Volvo. We're sort of our own entity.
Okay.
We're probably the biggest design studio in Europe. And this interior is quite spacious for the size of the car.
Yeah. What's the middle option? Is that a long-range version of the...
No, the base one, the entry-level one, is the long range, we call it. Then there's one with some extra trims, I believe.
Okay.
But the base version comes with a lot of options already. So we don't have the sort of German model. We have to tick a lot of boxes to get up to something reasonable. So we offer a lot from the start.
Generally, if a manufacturer recommends that you go only to sort of 80% or so, that generally indicates it's an NMC battery, not a LFP. Driving. Love the cameras. The cameras are cool. 3D view. You can see the boots open, but you can't see the people behind. Oh yeah, that's not too bad. Side mirror adjustment. Once again, it'd be nice if you just had buttons for this, but there we go. Driver fatigue warning, no thanks. Particularly don't like that, and that too. Safety and security. Yep. Connect. Okay, good. Voice assistant. Hi ZEEKR.
Hi.
Can you please close the driver's door?
Sorry, try me again.
Can you put the driver's window halfway up, please? Oh, that's it. That's my standard test. If it can do that, this is a good car. I like that. Hey ZEEKR.
Hi.
Put the driver's window up, please. Oh, approve. Yeah, you like it too, don't you? Yeah, I thought you did. Change the aircon. Straight up, easy. And down again. Doesn't go all the way up, that's good. How about down from the top down? No. Hey, I really like it. I think the ZEEKR X is a classy looking car. Reminds me a lot of the Porsche Macan in many ways. It's distinctive but not hopelessly overstyled like many of the others. It's about finding the right balance of curves with enough stylistic cues to stop it becoming a blob. And I think those guys in Sweden got it right with this one. But it's not that big. While the cabin feels spacious, it is a smaller car than most of the other Chinese offerings, and although it weighs the same as a Tesla Model Y, it's smaller in every dimension. So to get reasonable luggage space, you won't find a spare wheel in there, for example, not even a space saver. Now combine that with the fact that I'm not normally a fan of 20-inch wheels because of the risk of damage, but with those big wheel arches it kind of needs them to fill out the space. But overall, great job ZEEKR, really like it. But this channel's all about the drive, so as soon as we get one for a proper road test, we'll let you know what we really think. And now it's an advertisement. This one is important, so no, you cannot skip it. Pay attention, it's only short. If you're going to review a sports car properly, you have to find a twisty road with some real corners and actually drive it. Spend some time with it. That's what we do. Oh.
This turns in beautifully. That's a lovely corner there.
So for real reviews of classic and sports cars like these, from the affordable to the exotic, take a trip down under with us, inCARnation Australia. See you there.